Hey everybody, I'm here today with a driving lesson on making a U-turn with shuffle steering. This will be a simple driving lesson. Now let's get right into it. Shuffle steering is otherwise known as the push-pull steering method, and it's nicknamed shuffle steering, and sometimes, some places that's what it's actually named as, but simply because you are shuffling your hands. What you want to do is you want to bring the wheel down with one hand, and then you're going to shuffle to the other hand. Then you're going to shuffle at the top, shuffle at the bottom, and so forth. That is the basics of the shuffle steering method. You're basically shuffling, and it's a great method for doing a U-turn simply because it allows you to easily turn the wheel all the way to the right, all the way to the left, and it keeps your hands on either side of the wheel. Your hands aren't crossing over. Your hands are staying on the right and the left sides of the wheel. So we're going to start driving. I'm going to actually do 2 U-turns and using shuffle steering. So we're going to start driving. And the first step in doing a proper U-turn is actually pulling over. So as I come to the edge of this street, this is like a completely no traffic street. Like there's like no cars that ever come down this street. So I have enough time to make a nice lengthy U-turn. I'm gonna put my right signal on and I'm gonna pull over towards the side of the road. Now obviously before you pull over, you wanna actually check your mirrors, check your blind spots and so forth. But you wanna make sure that you pull over to the side of the road. Now before you make your U-turn, you wanna look in front of your car, behind your car, look all around in all of your mirrors and make sure that it's completely safe to start that U-turn. You don't ever want to start a U-turn unless it's completely safe for you to start and complete the U-turn without any obstructions. And make sure it's legal to do so as well. Make sure there's no sign saying that you can't do it and so forth. When you're ready to start your U-turn, you're going to signal left. Then you want to keep the car in drive. Check, your mirrors. So I always like to check all my mirrors, all my blind spots before I start a U-turn. Look in front of the car, look behind the car once again. And then you're going to use shuffle steering to steer left. Now for shuffle steering to steer to the left, you're going to start with your left hand. Your left hand is going to be pulling the wheel down while your right hand meets it at the bottom. Okay, it's like a meet and greet at the bottom. Okay, then your right hand is going to be pushing the wheel up while your left hand does the meet and greet at the top. And you're going to shuffle until you can't turn left anymore. Once you're in that position with the car in drive, you're going to go ahead and hold the wheel like this until you go all the way around. Obviously, you've done all of your safety checks. You made sure that it's safe and clear to proceed. Now, when you're done, you can release the wheel and you're proceeding in the other direction down the road. And you've used shuffle steering to actually do a U-turn. Very simple. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn the car around. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to use someone's driveway. Hopefully they don't mind. I'm just sort of doing like a 3-point turn, but using a driveway. Okay, we're going to turn the car around. We're going to do one more U-turn using shuffle steering. And I'll just show you exactly what it looks like. So once again, I'm going to do this a little bit faster because I've already gone over all of the things that you have to do. So once again, gonna pull over on the side of the road. I'm signaling right, checking my rear view mirror, my right side mirror, my right blind spot, coming to complete stop. You always want to come to complete stop before you do a U-turn, no matter which steering method you're using. Now before I start, I want to check all around the car, behind the car, in front of the car. Basically, I want to look everywhere, make sure that I have a good amount of sight in front of the car and a good amount of sight behind the car. When I'm ready to proceed, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna signal to the left. I'm gonna shuffle steer all the way to the left. I like to do one last check before I actually proceed, just like that. And then when I'm ready to proceed, hold the wheel steered all the way to the left, proceed, making sure that I'm doing so safely, and then I can release the wheel and head in the other direction down this road. And that's it. That is the process for making a U-turn using shuffle steering. Once again, I've gone over the basics of using shuffle steering and the basics of making a safe and proper U-turn, and I've sort of combined them into this single driving lesson, which outlines, the process for making a safe, proper, and effective U-turn using the shuffle steering method. And that's basically it. I really hope you've enjoyed this driving lesson video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.